Welcome back everyone. In this video we're going to discuss linear equations in one variables and we're going to solve some problems. So without any further ado, let's get started. The word linear means one. Okay, so here we'll be discussing equations whose degree is 1, that is the highest power is 1, and we'll be discussing only one variable such as x, y, z, p, t and so on, basically any alphabet. Let us do a quick revision on linear equation. Let's say we have this equation 2x is equal to 100. We know that this 2 will come to the denominator and x will be simply 100 divided by 2. You can cancel and you'll get 50. If you have half into x is equal to 4, then we know that this 2 will go up and it will simply be x is equal to 14 into 2, which is nothing but 28. If you have minus x is equal to 5, then this minus sign will go here and we'll simply have x is equal to minus 5. Let us also recollect some rules. We know that multiplication turns division, plus becomes minus. Similarly, division turns multiplication and minus turns plus. Let's say we have an equation minus 2x is equal to minus 8. Now we have to remove this minus 2 in order to get the value of x. The best way to remove this minus 2 is simply divide by minus 2. So if you divide by minus 2 on the left hand side, you'll have to do the same thing on the right hand side. So minus 8 divided by minus 2, minus minus cancel, 2 cancel. Similarly here minus minus will get cancelled and 2 and 8 will get cancelled, we get 4. So we simply get x is equal to 4. Now this also can be done like this. This method is fairly simple. So how do we do this? We know that minus 2 is being multiplied with x, so this minus 2 when it comes this side it will be divide. Okay, so x will be minus 8 divided by minus 2. Again the same thing, minus minus cancel, 2 and 8, if you cut you'll get 4, so x is simply equal to 4. Both the methods are correct, but this method is simpler. Let us see one more question. X divided by 3 equals to 60. We know that we'll have to get rid of this 3 in order to find the value of x, so we can take this 3 this side. So how we can do is we can either multiply it by 3 or simply use this simple method to take 3 this side. Let's see here what do we do when we divide. So x divided by 3, so we simply multiply by 3. If you multiply by 3 here, you have to multiply by 3 here also, so we get 60 into 3. Now this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled, you'll simply get x, and 60 into 3 is 180. On the other hand, when 3 goes this side, we see that 3 is dividing this, right? So division turns into multiplication, so division turned into multiplication. 60 into 3 is 180. Let's see this question. 3x divided by minus 5 is equal to 30. Now in order to get x, we know that we have to get rid of 3 and minus 5. So we have to get rid of two things here. So what we can do is simply multiply it by minus 5 divided by 3. Since we know that minus 5 will get cancelled and 3 will get cancelled, so these two gets cancelled and this also gets cancelled. If you multiply by minus 5 by 3 here, you also have to multiply by minus 5 by 3 here. Now this and this will get cancelled, you get 10. 10 into 5 is 50 and minus sign retains, so minus 50. On the other hand, if you do by this method, then we know that minus 5 will go here, so it will become minus 5 into 30. Since this was divided, this will get multiplication, and here since this is being multiplied, we get division, right, in the denominator. So x will be equal to minus 5 into 30 divided by 3. Again this will get cancelled and you'll get x is equal to 50. Please note, you may do this question with any of the method, but from now on we'll be strictly following this method, that is this rule. Also remember that first we'll be solving plus or minus if there is in the equation, then only we'll move to division, and once we are done with all of them we'll move to multiplication. That is, the sequence will be plus minus, division and multiplication. Let's see this question. This question is 3x by 4 plus 3 is equal to 18. Now as the rule says, first we have to look for addition and subtraction. So we see that this is there, so first we'll try to remove this one. So we know that plus 3 when it goes this side will become simply minus 3, because plus becomes minus. So 18 minus 3, and this remains same. In the next step we'll be taking 4 this side, because division first. Now division will become multiplication. 18 minus 3 is 15, so when you take 4 this side you get 15 into 4, and this is 3 into x, so when it goes this side it will become divided by 3. So this and this will get cancelled, you get 5 4s are 20. Let's look at one more example. X minus 5 is equal to minus 8. We know that this minus 5 has to brought on this side, so that it gets removed from here and we get only x. So minus 5 when it comes here it will become plus 5. Now minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3. As simple as that. Let us solve some more numericals to understand this concept better. Solve for unknown. That means you'll have to find out the variables. Let's see the first question. C minus half is equal to minus 4. We know that we have to find C here, as this is the variable. So to find C we must get rid of this half. So how do we get this half this side? We know that this is minus, so when this half goes this side it will become plus half. So minus 4 plus half. This can be easily solved using LCM. So here we have nothing means 1. LCM of 2 and 1 is 2, and 2 into 4 is minus 8 plus 1. Minus 8 plus 1 is minus 7 divided by 2, which is equal to minus 3.5. Let's see one more. T minus 114 is equal to 26. We have to get rid of this, so when this comes this side, minus 144 becomes plus 144 according to the rule. So T will be simply equal to this plus this, which is 140. Let us see one more question where we have brackets. Alright, so the question is 8x plus 3 plus 2 equals to 42. Now we know that we must get rid of everything except x. Okay, but first we have to get rid of this, because this is under bracket. Bracket comes last. So let's get rid of this first. So plus 2 when it goes this side becomes minus 2. Now 42 minus 2 is 40. Then the next step is to get rid of this 8. Okay, so 8 is being multiplied with this x plus 3. So 8 when it comes this side will become divided by 8. You can cancel, you get 5. So we get x plus 3 equals 5. Now we will get rid of this plus 3, which will come as minus 3. So x is equal to 5 minus 3, which is 2. So we get x is equal to 2. Let us see this one. X by 4 is equal to half. Now we know that we have to get rid of this 4. Now this 4 is dividing x, so when it goes this side it will multiply, so it will become 4 into half. Then this and this will get cancelled, you get 2. 2 into 1 is 2. So x will simply be equal to 2. For this one, again the same thing. 0.03 is dividing x, so when it goes this side it will become multiplication, and 0.03 into 0.03 is simply 0.009. Let's see this one. 5x plus 8 into 2x plus 9 is equal to 54. Here we don't have any option but to open up this bracket. Now how do you open the bracket? We multiply the outside term with each of the term. Okay, so 5x will remain as 5x, 8 into 2x is 16x, 8 into 9 is 54, this minus sign will get carried, and which is equal to 54. Nothing done on the right hand side. 5x plus 16x is 21x, this 54 is minus 54, so when it goes this side it will become plus 54. 54 plus 54 is 108, and this 21 is being multiplied, so it will come to the denominator. Now you can't actually divide, so you can cancel. You can cancel by 3. 3 7s are 21, and 3 6 are 36. So x will become 36 by 7. Let us see one very interesting question. Here we have 36 divided by x plus 2 is equal to 12. Why it is interesting is because we have x in the denominator. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Now we know that we need to get rid of this 36. 36 when it comes this side it will become divide. Okay, because 36 is in the numerator, so this will become 1. Nothing will be left, so it will become 1 divided by x plus 2 is equal to 12 by 36. Then 12 3s are 36, so 1 by 3. So we get 1 by x plus 2 is equal to 3. Then we can take reciprocal, that is inverse everything. So when you inverse, the denominator becomes numerator, numerator becomes denominator, and similarly here. So we have x plus 2 divided by 1, which is x plus 2, and 3 divided by 1, which is 3. So we get x plus 2 is equal to 3. We know that plus 2 will come here, become minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we have x is equal to 1. Let us see one more question where you have x on both sides. So we have x by 3 plus 7 is equal to 2x by 3 plus 2. Now if you have x on both sides, what we will do is we'll bring x on the same side and the terms without x on the other side. So when 2x plus 3 goes this side, it becomes minus 2x plus 3, and when plus 7 goes this side, it becomes minus 7. So this is what we'll get. Then you can take LCM, which is 3. Then here you'll get x minus 2x is equal to 2 minus 7 equals minus 5. Then we know that this 3 will go this side, become into 3. 5 minus 5 into 3 is minus 15, and x minus 2x is equal to minus x. So we have minus x is equal to minus 15, which is x equals 15 after cancelling minus minus. Let us see one more numerical where you have x again in the denominator. So again we do the same thing. First of all, we take the LCM. So 2x and 2x, LCM will be 2x. In the numerator you'll have 3 plus 7, which is equal to 5. 3 plus 7 equals 10 divided by 2x equals to 5. Now we know that in this case we'll have to inverse. Before that we'll take 10 here. So 5 by 10, if you cancel you get 2. In this case we can take inverse. So numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. Similarly here. So we get 2x by 1, which is 2x, and 2 divided by 1, which is 2. Then this 2 will go to the denominator because it is being multiplied, so it will divide here. So we get 2 divided by 2, which if you cancel you get 1. So we get x is equal to 1. With this we conclude our first video of linear equations in one variable. We'll be looking at more numericals in the upcoming video. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care everyone.